here we are.
Hello! We're making breaded eggplant fries. Let me just take these off and then I'm going to start from the beginning and show you. It's a little time consuming, but it tastes good, so hold on one second. Let me just flip these little guys.
So that's a shallow fry.
Yes.
Right?
This is a shallow fry in olive oil.
But the temperature's low enough for olive oil?
Yeah, it's between low and medium, so medium-low. And it's Cassandrino's olive oil, because that's the only olive oil I've got. And the only olive oil I use. Okay, so from the beginning. So you want to slice off the end of your eggplant, right? Just the little tippy end, right? And then slice it in half so that you have two halves, right? And you've got your little eggplant shape. And then lay it flat, the flat side down on your cutting board and slice thin slices. So now that I've got my thin slices, now I can take a couple layers of my halved and sliced eggplant and I can cut this into slivers here, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then once you've got your little sliver slices, those are, you know, square and kind of semi-even, then you can just cut them in half and you've got yourself
French fries.
And so from here, then you want to take this over to your station, which I've already used for the last hour. But I had 3 eggs that I cracked and whisked in the bowl. And then I'm using cassava flour, and this is Moon Rabbit Foods cassava flour. It is on Amazon, and it is pretty affordable. So you can whip up a whole bunch of things with cassava flour. But anyways, I used cassava flour. I used a 1/3 cup. And I seasoned it with some black pepper and coriander. And I also threw in some paprika. And really, if you don't season it enough, you're not going to really taste this in the end, but it's really just seasoning your breading. So you take your cut fries.
If you don't season it enough, you won't taste it.
Yeah, so if you don't add enough of the seasoning, you're not really going to taste any of those things that you combine in your flour. I have to keep turning these, sorry.
Thanks for all the hearts. Someone mentioned they like to use Parmesan cheese.
Yes, if you like cheese, you can add all sorts of shaved cheese. I personally don't have any cheese in the house because I just don't. We don't really eat it too often, but yeah, if you're a cheese lover, you can definitely add cheese.
And hold on one second. Kitty sounds jealous. Kitty's hungry. He likes to eat whenever we eat. Alpha, come here. Alpha, you're live on the internet. Say hello. Okay, back to the food.
Alright, I'm slowing down my pace, having to explain it on video, but I wanted to have this available so that, you know, you could go back and visually see what I was doing when I post this recipe on what?
Visually see instead of audibly seeing?
Yes, audibly seeing. Don't you make fun of me. I'm gonna waggle my eggplant.
Oh.
Alright, here, back to the beginning. So we've got our cut fries. We're going to put them in the egg wash first. And just make sure that they're covered and your little drippies are gone. And then transfer them to your flour mixture. And then I use the back of a spoon to help me. And I am not a clean chef or cook or whatever the heck you want to call it. I get shit everywhere and I don't really care because the food turns out really good. So it doesn't really matter. You can clean up at the end. But then you just transfer it right to the pan, and
Someone likes your hair color.
thanks! Purple's my favorite. Yeah, and so you just keep doing this, and then that's going to fry in the pan, and you'll want to flip it over when it starts to brown, and then once both sides are brown, then you can transfer it to a plate, and then that's when I salt them. So I topped them all off with some fine sea salt, and they're nice and crispy, and it's eggplant. It's healthy for you. So, you know, you're kind of like hiding the vegetable. Even though I am a fan of eggplant, I know people might not be, so. I'm just going to toss a couple more and then I'll show you the other side. Or Jeff will show you the plate where they're sitting. But yeah, it's a little time consuming to do them one by one like this, but it's how you do it. I don't know another way. If you know another way, let me know. I mean, get more than one person in the kitchen with you?
Someone asked if you have issues with excessive moisture in eggplant.
With this, no. It just does its thing.
Well, you're frying it too.
Yeah, the shallow fry on medium-low heat. I was thinking initially that I might have to boil the eggplant to get it to be a little crispier once I fried it, because I wasn't sure that the inside was actually going to cook to not be so hard. Like, actually, yeah, get cooked. So, let me salt them. But it turned out that, yeah, I didn't, just the shallow fry does it enough. So, yeah, just salt it up. And then these puppies are ready to serve. There's your crispy cassava flour breaded eggplant fries. The recipe for this is going to be up on PaleoPorn.net eventually. I don't know exactly when, but stay tuned, and you can join the family if you want to know when this recipe comes out, because they're the first to find out.
And what's the family?
The PaleoPorn family is the people who subscribe to our newsletter at PaleoPorn. So you can do that at PaleoPorn.net/join. And it's free.
And recap what the flour is that you used.
Oh, yeah.
Someone just asked.
Sure.
So there's always new people jumping in.
So I used Moon Rabbit Foods premium cassava flour. Cassava. I always say it wrong. So that's why I just don't say it. Okay, so that. I used that flour. And you can find it. It's wheat-free, gluten-free, paleo flour that you can use. And yeah, it's good. It's on Amazon.
Alpha, we'll be ready in a minute. You'll eat in a minute. Thanks for all the hearts.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back on shortly. I don't know. It's a random thing, so yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can do this more often.
Yeah.
Whoever's giving all those hearts, you're awesome.
Thanks for the hearts, guys. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. I have pumpkin and those are pork burgers and a whole bunch of other stuff that I've been making.
Well, we're out of here. See ya.